I take it that means I'm pulling off the look. Inside joke. Teresa told me to tell her when I look like deaf wand over. I didn't get a good night's sleep last night. I finally got to sleep around 6. Just enough time for an hour of sleep, followed by the nurses waking me up to check my blood pressure, my pulse. There's a respiration. Probably both. So I'm a little out of it today. So, why didn't I get a good night's sleep last night? 1, Teresa snores. A lot. Very loud. It's like a chain. No, okay, fine. But I got her to smile on the other end of the camera, so that's cool. Last night. God, these people. I swear they're just too efficient. Let's check on them. Let's make sure they're still alive. Let's check on them. We're going to smile and we're going to give you courtesy and we're going to make you all happy and we're going to help you and we're going to check on you and we're going to check and we're going to check and we're going to check. This is not proper American. On proper America, we check on you, we make sure you're alive just long enough in order to get money off of you. God damn, this country is screwed up, I'm telling you. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, where was I? Oh, last night, oh, my nerve endings were coming back online. I've come up with several different euphemisms or ways of describing it since I had so many hours of thinking since I didn't get much sleep. The first one I could think of, and this isn't one that I actually experienced, but being a 5th generation, as it were, is the sensation of being poked with a pin and then quickly the sensation going away. And that's the classic one I've heard. Now the variations I've come up with is feeling like you somehow have a drop of water, like a slightly cold drop of water that hits in a certain area and then just quickly dissipates, but you have that sensation of that single drop of water. So every so often I had that. The only other thing I could compare it to is, you ever like have an ant crawling on your skin but you don't notice it, but the second you notice it and you actually look at it and you watch it crawling, somehow you're suddenly aware of every single movement it makes on your skin? It would be like a second of that. So last night I went through several seconds of that. Kept me awake. Unfortunately, the other drawback to your nerve endings coming back online is you're suddenly much more aware of pain. Before, going by the standard international, national, Americanized, whatever you want to call it, standards, going from 1 to 10, I'd have to state that my pain was a 3 and that it was a dull pain. Constant dull pain. Today I'd have to somewhere put it between a 5 and a 6, and I'd have to make it more of an achy pain. Anyone in medical terminology would understand what I'm talking about. Anyone else, go find someone in the medical terminology field. Okay, so that's pretty much it for today. Once again, I have my regular visit from Dr.Supporn, because he does daily checkups before he does his surgeries, telling me to once again move gingerly, move carefully, be careful because when you get up you may get lightheaded. Oh, excuse me. Oh, that's another thing. The food here is terrible. And it's not that it's actually terrible, because it's actually really good. It's just my stomach can't handle anything with more texture and flavor than cream of mushroom soup. So I'm not sure if anyone else has had that experience or can relate to that one. I'm hoping that quickly goes away because I really like spicy food normally. Somewhat spicy. Not Teresa spicy, but spicy. Teresa spicy is, your cheeks turn red, you start breathing out smoke and you start watering and your face just spontaneously shakes like some person with Tourette's. And then she says it needs more seasoning. So that's day 6. So tomorrow will be my last day here in the hospital. I still got to keep you up to date since I know there's a couple other things that are going to be happening, such as my first real dilation by myself. But I'll tell you about all the horrific details about tomorrow. The other thing I'd really like to point out which you didn't even remind me, is how important it is to bring someone else along on this journey. Think about it. You're in a total, you're in a totally different country, you know, and you're going to need someone after you get out of surgery to help keep you steady, to prevent you from falling. Go buy water for you, since everyone knows, don't drink the water. I think I mentioned this in a different video. And just so on. And more important than that, than someone to do all these things for you, you really need a friend. Just someone to listen to and someone to hear you bitch. Because you really will be in constant pain. And even though it's not horrific pain, it's a terrible pain, it's pain nonetheless. There's something else I wanted to state. I don't know what it is. Oh, I know in most of my videos I joke. I make it seem like it's way less than it is, but I only really have 3 options. The pain will not go away, so I can either fight through the pain, get angry at the fact that I'm in pain, which doesn't make it go away. I can start to cry, which I won't allow myself to do because I'm still in that state of mind, even though I'm no longer on that chemical. Because if I just start crying, it'll all be over, and I won't be able to stop for a long period of time. Which brings me to my 3rd option: make light of the situation, to joke. So, I want you to bear that in mind in this video. I mean, you've watched all of the previous videos and you've seen me make puns. Realize that this is permanent. That after you get this done, there's no going back, which is just fine by me, because even though right now, I gotta admit, I'm not exactly happy with my freaking crotch. Looks like something out of a, I don't even know how to describe it. Looks like a hate crime. I think that's a good way of describing it. But I like it a whole lot better than what I used to have. So, this is my 6th day, and I'm going to sign off, so maybe I can get some rest before those damn nurses come back in. Damn land of 1,000 smiles. I'm American.